it's deep inside of me. But they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing. Get a good job.
Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking this video. You already know we're like catching a vibe out here. So today we are talking about this is for like students, this is for entrepreneurs, this is for everybody who is trying to do better, right? But you're a person that suffers with anxiety, right? So this video is about having like a mild panic attack when you're in the middle of like doing things and you get so overwhelmed that it literally will start to trigger this panic attack. And you already know when you get into that mindset, now you start to kind of want to be in that dark room, like want to just kind of cover yourself up with a blanket, forget about everything that you got to do, and then you're gonna feel worse when you're not doing it, right? I am a victim of that, okay? I have been down that road, and I feel like I've put in a lot of work to overcome that, and I really want to share it with you guys today for anybody who actually like really suffers from you know, anxiety, because it really can make or break you in all honesty. And I feel like I'm just embracing that, and it's just teaching me to be more aware of those feelings and being more aware of the triggers, honestly. I think those are the biggest two things, but there are two questions that you need to ask yourself, and we're gonna get into it. Two questions that you have to ask yourself to get out of that mild panic attack to help you. I just want to say a disclaimer, I am not a doctor, I'm not a licensed psychologist. I'm just giving you my opinion, my recommendation. You know, I'm not licensed in any of the advice that I give, but again, this is just my opinion. This is what works for me, and I just want to share it with you guys in case somebody can benefit from it, okay? I have a mountain, like a mountain, guys. Think of the mountain. I have a mountain of things, questions, tasks that I have to get done, and it gets very overwhelming, especially when I'm doing this stuff pretty much by myself, as well as managing my basic needs. So I feel like as an entrepreneur, businesswoman, like, it takes a lot of energy, and it takes a lot of, like, I have to build a mental clarity to be able to get things done that I need to get done. So I have to stay vibrating at a higher frequency. I have to stay putting in the work to get myself out of any ruts that I may get into, and I have to literally not panic when bad things are going on or I'm feeling overwhelmed, okay? So these two questions right now have helped me. It's something kind of new that I'm, you know, incorporating into my life, but the other day I got overwhelmed by that mountain of things that I had to get done when I woke up, y'all. So it was like the first thing I woke up, hit me in the face, like right away. And I'm like, oh my God, you know, I'm panicking, I'm stressed out. I did a brain dump, and I got down all the thoughts that were in my mind. I put them on paper, right? I put them on paper. And so the first question that I asked myself is, why am I feeling anxious about this? Why am I feeling anxious about this, okay? So I'll even tell you what I wrote, guys. I will literally go into it. So it's okay. So I wrote, I'm like, it's gonna take time to get it done, right? It's gonna take a lot of time to get it done, and I really don't know if I'm capable of doing all that stuff, right? Like, I'm self-doubting myself. The process seems very overwhelming. There's so many small steps that I need to figure out before I can get the task done, right? This is just so funny because I'm already implementing steps to be able to handle this, right? If you look at my past videos, guys, I'm always trying to give out tips and stuff, especially for people who have like ADHD, anxiety, gets overstimulated fast. That's just where I'm coming from personally. So I'm doing things that are helping me with that personally as well. And then, you know, I wish I had a one-on-one person that can literally hold my hand and walk me through all these steps that I need to get done. But unfortunately, I don't have that, nor do I have the money to probably pay somebody to do that, right? As an entrepreneur, you do have to do a lot of investing as far as like, you know, you got to go get that knowledge. You might have to pay for a few courses and stuff like that, but we may not have the extra money to actually, you know, do a lot of that, right? Or have somebody walk us through it. And if you do, then definitely invest in that. I highly recommend it. Will lighten up your load. What if I can't figure out how to create this income? You know, right now as an entrepreneur, you know, businesswoman, I'm trying to, okay, while everything's brewing, right, I'm trying to get everything situated, everything set up in the behind the scenes. While I'm doing all that, I'm not making any money right now doing what I love to do, right? Unfortunately, I'm not. And I have to keep myself afloat, right? I have to maintain myself, my basic needs. I have to be able to provide for myself. So with that being said, you know, that can get overwhelming. What if I can't juggle it? What if it takes more work than I anticipated, and you know, I end up being incapable of doing it, right? These are fears. Like, I'm realizing for me, all these anxieties are just this overthinking, all thinking about worst case scenario, and that will drag you down so deep if you don't get a grasp of it. So why am I anxious? Ask yourself that question. Why am I anxious? Ask yourself that question, answer it fully, and don't be ashamed of anything that you're putting down on that paper, okay? Question number 2, but what if it works out better than I ever could have imagined? This question's fun. This question is fun. So I wrote, what if you start making side hustle money, a couple hundred a month, then part-time money, $400 to $600 a month, then full-time money, $1,000 plus, which is a goal that I have. Like, I want to make, it's a minor goal that I have, is $1,000 a week, doing things with side hustle, fully, honestly. I'd rather it be a side hustle fully, but I will take like part-time job in the hustle, right? Making me $1,000 plus a week, or $1,000 a month, okay? That will be enough to put me into a place where I can relax, I can be a little bit more free, I can go spend a little money as I please. That's just a personal goal for me. Your life will begin changing. You will lessen that financial hardship. You will be powerful and unstoppable. You'll be able to live a life that you always wanted to live, like that you kind of plan to live, but maybe it's even better than you imagined, right? Like, you're capable of anything that you kind of set your mind to, and it's just crazy, right? Law of attraction, you know, you are what you give out, and you are what you think about, right? You are what you put energy into. So yeah. Then I also listed, guys, some symptoms. You know, I had when I was having this mild panic attack, guys. So for me, it was like a really tight, intense, like stomach, like pain, like I felt like somebody was just squeezing the muscles inside of my stomach, and it didn't feel too good. You know, my heart is racing because I'm like panicking, and then I started getting a minor headache because of all the blood that you're pumping. I'm pretty sure it's like raising your blood pressure, honestly. And then your muscles get tight, especially like on your shoulder area and your chest, like in your back. So I noticed like when I get over that, like I have to kind of like stretch my shoulder areas because it just seems so tense. And then, you know, the negative thoughts that happen, you start with 1 and you literally go to 0 to 100 real quick. Like it's that fast. Like you literally have one thought, one negative thought, then you start thinking about what if that, then that, then that, then that, then that. Hence the paragraph that we shared. You know, why am I anxious about this? That whole paragraph, I was worried about a lot, guys, and that's probably not even everything, right? So that's why it's so important to be aware, to bring awareness to your emotions, to bring awareness to your trigger. Why did you get triggered? And I got triggered probably because that morning I don't think I woke up as early as I should have woken up, and I think I also had stayed up the night before, and I function more better when I say I'm gonna do something and I do it. So by me getting up earlier, I could have achieved a whole lot than I had by the time it was probably 11 o'clock that I had got up, or 10:30 or something. I feel more empowered when I get up early and I tackle those things that I need to get done, because I feel like I'm ahead of the game that way, right? I'm ahead of my day. So that's all I wanted to share, guys. And I can't lie, I'm probably going to create I'm gonna probably see if I can create like a notepad of this, because I really think this will help people to be aware in the moment, for people who suffer with anxiety and panic attacks, to understand like where is this all coming from. And if you can know, like say you have one every day or something, or you have a season where you're just more anxious, it will literally put so much perspective into your mind. So let me know if this is something that you would be interested in purchasing, and you literally could just keep it by your nightstand or keep it in your purse, keep it, you know, wherever, because it'll be, you know, handy dandy sheet pad that you literally could just write in a moment's notice. Okay, or even a digital like ebook, a digital book too, so you can do it from your phone. That was pretty much it. I wanted to go over those 2 questions with you guys and how it has helped me, and how I hope it will help you deal with you know, those panic attacks, because again, we need to be in a very better place to be able to handle, you know, whatever it is that we're going through, like to be able to function well, right? To be able to get those things done. And make sure you subscribe to my channel, because on this channel it is all about mindset, it's all about growth, it's all about overcoming what, you know, life has gave us, like overcoming the cards that we've been dealt with, and how to kind of push forward with those cards that has been dealt to us. I make videos weekly, so make sure you like, comment, subscribe, guys. Let me know if this is something that you feel like you will incorporate into your life. Let me know if this is something that you would purchase personally, if you felt like it could help you with your struggles. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
I think this life could be special if I get rid of the devils. They think that I am a rebel, I think they want me to settle. There's nobody on my level, they think that work is too stressful. I think that work is essential, the grind is all in your mental.